Welcome back to Retrocidal's game channel. This is basically an update from the X32s. As you can see, if you watched my last video on the X32, I was having some problems with them connecting, and then, well, basically the feedback through the mic, which was really bad. I could not live with it. I have a fish tank and some other things in the house running, and it seemed to almost amplify it through the mic instead of blocking it out like it should do. Like I said, the older Turtle Beaches worked a lot better. I think the white ones, the X31s and stuff like that, this seemed to be a lot better. The only ones I've tried was the X32, so I can't say anything about the other ones. But my experience with those were not good so far, so I had to return them. And unfortunately, a lot of the places I went with Best Buy, they didn't have a lot of headsets on hand, so the choices I had are these ones or the new so-called USB ones that you have to plug into a USB port, which have like a 16-foot cable or something like that with them. I think that's ridiculous, really. And those are like $130. Seems like they'd be wireless, but I think it's just ridiculous because it's so expensive, to buy these things. And I don't know. It seems like they're going back in technology, if you ask me. So these look really nice, and they have they're licensed by Microsoft and Mad Catz, a dual license. So that's a step up for them, because before they weren't licensed, I don't think, with Microsoft. Another good point on these is they run on their own frequency, which is 5.8 gigahertz. You shouldn't have anything else in the house running on that. I know my router doesn't. I don't think any of my phones do. So you should be pretty safe with interference not being on here. I think that's where Turtle Beach really should have done something with that. They should have made, like a 9, whatever. They had 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, something different, than just 5 gigahertz, because my router runs on 5 gigahertz. I don't know if this was causing a little bit of interference or problems too, somehow, and making it, making that feedback louder or something like that. I have no clue, but I'm not going to, sit here and test everything in the house trying to figure out what caused that. The X31s never did that. So basically what I'm going to do real quick is just unbox these and show you basically what they are, because I want to do an unboxing since I said I would. Sorry, I'm back to using my cell phone again. But these do have the 40mm drivers in them. So these are kind of like the X31s now. The X31s. Basically, this is what the old Turtle Beach had in them, was the 40mm drivers. So they should sound good. And I've heard good things about the Primer ones. I don't know about the other ones, but I've heard some people saying that they like the Premiers. I guess if you don't mind having a wire hooked up to your Xbox, you can go with those newer Dolby Digital ones, but I just don't want a wire. As the whole point, I wanted a wireless headset so I can walk around. So basically, there they are in the box. Like I said, I'm using my cell phone, so it's going to be a little jittery and stuff. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I'm going to buy another little camera that I found from Samsung, so I'll do a little review on that. I actually found that to be better than an actual camcorder that I bought. I had to take the camcorder back too, because it really wasn't taking better pictures than actually that little one, or even my cell phone, even though I noticed that this cell phone freaking moves around a little bit, so the picture jumps. But other than that, it still records in 720p, so hey, I better hurry up, huh? So this is the basic unboxing. What I'll do is I'll test these out tonight, and we'll basically do another video updating my experience with them. And like if I get any interference, I'm pretty honest about my reviews. A lot of people I notice, I think they just make a review, and they unbox it and they don't test the item. So I'm going to make that a big thing where I actually test any item that I actually show on here. So they come in a nifty little thing: batteries, cable, of course the chat cable for the mic, which always sucks. If you ask me, they should be all wireless, but whatever. It's like so much more expensive to get the all wireless ones just so you can have the chat, so the wire's not that bad. Here's the setup thing so you can hook them up and get the sound through them. So this is probably what I'm going to use right here. This, I think, is if you're running HDMI, and you have the extra port. So if you're not running HDMI, you don't use this at all. If you have composite, like I have composite, which is the 5 wires, then you won't do it. I have a washer going in the background, so hopefully that doesn't freaking interfere too much with this video, because I've already unboxed everything. So basic stuff, instructions, all the basic wires, kind of the same thing that came with the Turtle Beaches. Good box. You know, they did box these better. They did make these a lot more stylish. Wow. Don't want to snap it trying to get it out of the plastic there. Okay. And that's nice. And what I liked about these is, you know, the mic can go in and out, or, you know, disconnect from the side here. So I think it can. No, maybe not this model, huh? Nope, I was wrong. This is not the model I was thinking about. Okay. But yeah, anyways, you know, up, down, so you can move it easily out of the way. And hopefully this mic provides less interference, which these guys are saying that it does. And Microsoft says that these headphones are really good for blocking out interference. So that's probably why they put their name on it, or they probably wouldn't have done it, you know. And then this got a really cool looking headset, really, if you ask me. Colors are nice. I like this. I prefer this like orange and black over the lime green. They're small, and I'm sure, you know, they're just as comfy as anything else. And basically, like any other headsets, the batteries go on the side right there, right here. You just lift that up right there like that. Bam. And all that holds this in here is this little clip thingy, which opens somehow, you know. And but anyways, so the magnet thing goes back on here. Show the batteries in there. Bam, bam, bam. These actually use double A's instead of triple A's. So I can actually use my rechargeable ones now, because I have some rechargeable double A's that aren't getting used as much, because I was using the triple A's a lot. So that's good for me. And then, like I say, stylish, cool looking, nice looking receiver. Same basic thing as the other deal. You have to plug it into your Xbox. Then you have to run the wires from your RC, you know, from the back of your TV, because I got composite. So I just plug basically the two wires, the red and the white, into these, and run this to the box, and then plug the USB cord that's provided in here from here to the Xbox. And then I'm sure they have a basic connect button here, and you'll sync these up just like any other headset, which is right on the top here. You have to hold them down. You probably hold this down, and either way for some beeps or something. I haven't read the instructions yet, so I don't know for sure, but you know, it's all pretty self-explanatory. And then there's another sync button back here. You press and hold the sync button. And it should be, you know, as easy as syncing anything like a mouse or anything like that you've ever used wirelessly. So that's a big deal. That's going to depend on the score I give it. Will be on how easy it is to connect and how much interference I get in the mic itself. So basically, that's it for now. That's the unboxing. This is Retrocidal signing out, and I will do an update video in either tomorrow or the next day, letting you know how they sound and other stuff like that, and if I'm happy with them, because I'm tired of messing with headsets, to say the truth. I just want something to work good, and I'll keep it. Alright, and not only that, but these are a good deal for, I think they're going for $79.99 at Best Buy here in the USA. So that's a great deal, you know, if you're on a budget. The other ones are definitely more expensive, or $100 for the wireless ones I had. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.